Sponsored by Tech Reload UK. Check out the purchasing links in the description below.
The next parcel is dated the 23rd of September. The 9 is overlapping the 0. Weighs 200 grams. Now will I be able to rip this up in one go? But before I show you this, you need to like my video and subscribe.
So now it's okay?
There's just one more thing you need to do, and that is to click on the bell so that you get a notification when a new video comes out.
I hope it's okay.
Perfect. And it's a fitness watch. Branding is Letsfit. Smartwatch, your health tracker. It's a German brand with a German address. This is the watch. At the bottom of the box, we've got the charger, which goes underneath the watch, and I think that clips in like that. Oh, you have to physically clip it in. It's not magnetic, it locks in on the sides. There's a hole there and there. The strap is double holed with these two pin bits. We've got the instruction manual or user manual and a warranty extension. On the rear of the watch we've got the heart rate monitor. We've got a button on this side and a button on this side. The screen is squared, you can just see that there. Now, does this have any charge in there, or do I need to charge it up? Well, that's not turning on, so let's give this a quick charge. The cable does feel a bit rubbery. It vibrates once when you turn it on. It's got an animation of the word hello and then it said 99%, so it is charged up. So maybe, I'm not sure what's going on. Let's just take it off the charger. Oh, it's on now. That's the main screen. We've got the time and date, reception icon. Obviously there's no reception because it's not been paired to anything. It's not a touch to wake up, you have to press the button, and we can see a battery indicator there. We've got the time, I'm assuming that's the time. Stepometer, how many calories you burnt, with the target of 8,000 on there, and the progress bar. It does turn off quite quickly, and that's to conserve the battery life. Let's swipe across. We've got sports mode, so you can go for a run, and it starts vibrating, and I think it's measuring the heart rate. It did say 70 on there, 73, so it's slowing, it increasing. The next one says 29-98, I think that's blood pressure. We've got 3 dots at the bottom, which means we can swipe across. So we've got calories burned and number of steps. So if I shake this, it doesn't update because I'm not properly walking, so we'll come back to that later. Our distance and time, I'm not sure what that one means, or that one, so let's stop that. When you stop it, or maybe that's not stopped, so that's just lapped. It vibrates and flashes, and then you press it again to resume. So let's stop that. Press this one to go back. So that was me pressing the right button. If I press the left button, it doesn't do anything. So let's long press it. So when you long press it, it says the motion time is too short and the data will not be retained. That's fine. It's got a status. The heart rate went up to 85 BPM. Walk will be the same. Bike or hiking, climbing, treadmill, spinning, that must be exercise bike, yoga, so you can have different activities. Heart rate mode, it looks like it'll have a graph on there. So we'll give that a couple of time to calculate. It says resting, or does that mean I'm resting? 48, 49 BPM, 52. It's increasing. Maybe I need to push this down further so it can have proper contacts and then it can increase better. It does look like it's got a graph there, so after some time we'll see some graph information. Let's go back. We've got relax of 1 minute. Please calm down. Inhale. And then exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. So it's going to carry on this for the rest of the minute. Confirm that one there. And relaxing. You've got alarm, which doesn't have anything, so I'm guessing that can only be done with a smartphone. And then we've got a line at the top which indicates we can swipe upwards to the next screen. So we've got music controller, so you can control the music on the phone, but because we haven't paired, it's not going to work. We have a timer as well as a stopwatch. So that's counting upwards, and then we can go downwards 15 minutes, and that's probably going to vibrate when it gets to that time. In the settings, you can configure the display. So it's currently this one, and there's 4 different options. So let's swipe upwards. We've got that design, that one, and that one. Let's put it back on the first one. You've got dimming options with 3 different stars, so that's the brightest. You can configure the long press to go to walk, run, and whatever. About information has the software version and the Bluetooth MAC address. The software version is 33, which means it's gone through lots of different versions, and then you can shut down, which will power off the device. So the next step is to get the app. Looking at the manual, the app is called VeryFit Pro, and instead of searching for it, I'm going to use the QR scanner on the phone. Get that to focus, and then it will open the URL, and it goes to qr24.cn. When I open it up, that should take me to the App Store. It's taking me to a middle page, which is some kind of virus scanning page, and then it's going to take me to the App Store. That's what it looks like. So I'll install that. With the app installed, it's got this little picture here, and we can swipe across. That's when you're active, that's when you're sleeping, and the final screen is another picture. So let's click on use now. We have some warm tips. Let's just agree to that. The app needs to know our location. So now we need to bind the watch to the phone. So we need to make sure it's switched on, which it is. And when we switch it on, it automatically detects it. So this is broadcasting information, so we can see the MAC address and the ID number. So we just press on that, and it probably won't work because it needs the watch to be on. So let's switch that on. Signal strength is minus 28 dBm, and that's taking a while to do. Whilst I'm waiting for that, we can also swipe the watch this way around, and we've got the battery indicator, which does nothing. We've got a torch, standby, and function off button. Battery icon is eco mode, so we can go eco on and eco off. Torch, which I'm not sure. Oh, the torch turns the whole screen white, so you can use that as a torch. Let's see how effective that is. Switch off the filming lights, and then you can see it can shine. I've still got the room lights on, but I'm causing a shadow, so that works. To undo that, you swipe that across, swipe across again. Do not disturb enabled, so that's what that moon icon is, and then function off. I don't know what that does. So let's swipe across. So if we swipe down, we've got our messages, which could be notifications as well, which won't work until we're on the phone, when we've got the phone synced. Swiping up gives us our stepometer, the distance that we've run or walked or moved, calories burnt, and a summary of everything here for the week. But for some reason that's not syncing. I think it both needs to be on at the same time, because when the screen goes off, then the Bluetooth turns off. So let's click on confirm bind device, and that's vibrated. Something happened on the screen, I wasn't paying attention. And then you create yourself a user profile. I'll just leave everything on the default settings. You can also include your number of steps that you want to achieve daily. Then it needs to access our photos and media, so we'll allow it to do that. And hopefully if I put this on, it will start syncing. And as I've done that, the time is updated as well as the date. That's not going to focus because I've got a focus lock on that probably. So we can see that it's got the current time and date. If I try to get my heart rate monitor synchronized on that, maybe I need to put it into sports mode, and then it can start syncing. Maybe it takes a while for it to sync. So that can measure how long you're active for, how long you've been sleeping, and your heart rate. So that says 151 times a minute. What's going on here? Oh wait, so yeah, that focuses. I'll have to figure out how to remove the focus lock. So that's working fine. It's synchronizing, and then as it's synchronizing, we got the lights flashing there. It's flashing a lot faster than what you can see on the video screen. That's because the phone can't work at the same refresh rate. So that works quite well. On the rear, we've got these little tabs that we can pull out, and then that will remove the strap, either for cleaning, or you can replace the strap with a different one. To put it back on, you line everything up and then push this switch back in, and then that will retract the pin, and then it's back on again. If you've liked this video and found anything useful, leave a thumbs up. If you haven't done already, please subscribe and click on the bell for more notifications. And could you also like my Facebook page? And I'll see you next time.